Hey folks, Jimmy here, aka Palette of the Dead. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a long-awaited issue of Stormbringer magazine. Now, issue 25, my original one, was missing, so without further ado, we'll crack on with it. So as per usual, if you like this type of video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, drop me a comment down below. I love hearing back from you guys. It goes a massive way to helping out the channel too. Now, issue 25. As I say, mine was originally missing and never turned up to where I collect it from, and yeah, so I've had to order it on back order from Hatchet Partworks. It arrived today. I have one other issue that we will do a video on as well, which was also missing, which is issue 29, and fingers crossed from now on we will have all of them on time and prompt as well. Fingers crossed, but you never know, who knows. So, stranger things have happened, but yeah, fingers crossed this will actually go according to plan. So, issue 25. It came with the Azerite Fountain, so part of the Azerite Ruins set, which you don't get with this magazine. You had them with Mortal Realms magazine. So, Mortal Realms magazine included things like the Sigmarite Mausoleum, which is a very old kit. It also included things like the Azerite Ruins, so you had the Belfry Tower and such like. You had the ramparts, the statues of Sigmar, Heldenhammer, and part of the Shattered Dominion dais as well. So, and this one is kind of a remnant from it. This is the fountain, so why we're getting it with this, I don't know, but you know, it's a decent kit. The rest of the kind of terrain is all the newer terrain, so we had parts of it with the Realm of Beast stuff. We will also get part of the Thondia Strongpoint stuff, so things like the Nexus Siphon, Guardian statues, and such like. So, all pretty good stuff, and a little bit more fitting to where we currently are in terms of the editions of Warhammer. Now, into the magazine itself. So first off, we were greeted by the Realm of Heavens. Azyr, the Realm of Heavens, is the shining heart of Sigmar's empire. Formed from celestial magic, this realm is the only one to have never fallen to chaos. It is home to Sigmar himself, a bastion of culture, reason and warfare. It is in Azyr that his legions of Stormcast Eternals are forged and readied for battle. Azyr is a realm of staggering beauty, and here chaos never really truly took hold. And so the realm's vast peaks, gleaming stars and sprawling palaces remain untainted by the corruption that scarred the rest of the mortal realms. The skies of Azyr are filled with wonder as the ground below. Countless stellar objects hang in the air, from gleaming crystals of pure magic to travelling comets and meteors drawn into the realm sphere's radius and chased by beautiful star beasts. The weather of Azyr is imbued with incredible magical power. Stormcast Eternals often channel this elemental force in battle, unleashing the crackling storms and hurricane winds of their home realm wherever they go. So, as you can imagine, Azyr, the Realm of Heavens, is a very heavenly place. It's a very nice, gleaming, colourful place. Very orderful as well. Has never really actually seen any kind of major damage or battles or anything like that. There has been attempts from the forces of chaos to take the Realm of Heavens. There has also been attempts by other forces, such as the forces of destruction, to attack the Realm of Heavens, and all have been thwarted by the purest of magic, the denizens who live there, and the Stormcast Eternals, and yeah. That's why it is a very good staging point for your Stormcast Eternals, and yeah, pretty interesting as well. So really good stuff to read up about them. On the other page, you get a bit more information about the land of the God King himself, the war of the Realm of Heavens as well, including fights against dragon ogres who serve the Chaos Gods, and much more. And also its realm stone itself, which it comes in the form of Celestium, which is a kind of a fine dust, stardust kind of stuff, which can be used in magic and magical abilities, and even the orreries which channel the power of heavens as well. Talking of magic though, obviously we get information about the College Arcane as well. So magic is a natural force like any other. Like all such forces, it must be reined in, studied and examined appropriately. This duty falls to the Collegiate Arcane. Mages of the Collegiate Arcane are a key part of life in every day. They provide guidance and counsel for the governments of Sigmar's cities, and they ensure that the natural magic of each realm is being used correctly. So the Collegiate Arcane, obviously the magic has been existing for a long time in the Age of Sigmar. The Collegiate Arcane are highly trained wizards and mages who utilise that magic to the forces of good. Now, if you're comparing this to the old kits, because generally the Collegiate Arcane, if you want to buy the models for these, are old models. These are all from the good old magic colleges in good old Hammer, and they look pretty cool. So, and they do have their own unique bits as well with them. So they do have things like the Hurricanums and the Luminarchs of Haish as well, which channels power through the lenses and fires it forward. And yeah, these can be used inside of the Cities of Sigmar armies as well, which are pretty cool and, you know, quite powerful as well at exactly the same time. Then, moving forward, we get information to do with Ulgu. So if you wanted to use Ulgu as your battlefield for any games of Age of Sigmar and you want to utilise it, there will be some special rules for it, which you roll to get your results, and it can affect things like visibility. You can have different relative safeties and much more going on with it, depending on the region that you roll. You also get a bit more information about region locations as well, so you can have a go with that, have a little bit of fun with it, and that enhances your games, so why not? So really cool stuff there. Then we get bits and pieces to do with utilising the fountain and the Azurite ruins that we get with this issue, and yeah, pretty cool stuff, because, you know, obviously there will be a lot of ruins throughout certain realms, and you can have a bit of fun with that, so pretty good stuff. The how to build guide, very easy. In all honesty, it's a simple one to put together. You have the chest open because the way that the base for it is designed shows off that it has items in there, such as a kind of like what looks like a kind of sextant, book, some treasure, a skull and such like, and makes it a little bit more interesting to look inside it as well. Gives you a bit more detail to your scenery, which in all honesty is really good stuff in my opinion. I enjoy seeing really good bits of scenery and well painted bits of scenery as well. But otherwise it's dead easy to put together. You can't have a problem with that, so simple as hell. Then you got your how to paint. Your how to paint, entirely up to you how you wanted to go about doing it. If you wanted to paint it in separate parts like it tells you here, you can do. If you want to spray paint it, personally I think I probably will spray paint the fountain at least, because it makes life a lot easier to paint it. Bit of spray paint, bit of like, I don't know, Agrax Earthshade or Nuln Oil or even Seraphim Sepia over it, and yeah, a little bit of a dry brush maybe, and it'll look absolutely bob on. For things like the chest, you get a lot more detail in there as well, so a lot of golds. You can utilise reds, you can utilise browns, entirely up to you how you want to go painting it, but you can get a really cool looking kit out of it, which is the main thing, and you can have a bit of fun. And when you're done with it, it would look something like that. Now, it is entirely up to you if you want to paint it the same way that they're going to be painting it, but if you have the colours, you know, the bronzes and kind of brassy colours for things like the kind of sundial type thing in the middle of it, would look absolutely wonders and work very nicely. And a bit of verdigris with things like Nilkai Oxide makes it look a bit more weathered and aged and stuff like that as well. Then we had more rules, so this is all to do with your movement phase. So obviously movement is a very big part of the game, so you need to be able to know how your movement works, how your rolls work, how you can retreat, normal moves and such like, and even runs as well, so why not? So good fun there. You get a little bit of the tutorial as well, how to utilize it and how to utilize certain rolls and certain movements, and yeah, pretty good, so good fun. And then we move on, we had our battle. So our battle was fairly simple. So a Knight Arcanum, Guardus Steel Soul, 4 Praetors, 5 Vindictors and the Stormstrike Chariot going up against the killer boss with Stabgrot, 3 Manskewer Bolt Boys, 10 Gut Rippers, 10 Hobgrot Slitters and the Beast Skewer Killbow, and yeah, a pretty good little battle, so why not have a bit of fun with it, enjoy yourself. We also got a pull-out section as well to do with the Armies of Chaos. So on this page you do get a little bit of things like Archaon, who is the big kind of the ever-chosen of the Forces of Chaos. You also got more things to do with Immortal Warriors, their Paths to Glory, and much more. And you get a nice big photo of how the kind of Forces of Chaos can look, which are pretty damn cool. They also have these big beasts, so you can have things like the Beastmen, of course. Even the Skaven count as good old Chaos, and your Demons and Demonettes, and your Pink Horrors, and much more. Really good fun. So, pretty cool issue, pretty good one, obviously some really cool terrain, and yeah, that was it. So, happy days. Finally, I can add that to my collection, put it in the right order in the folders I've got for it all, and yeah, happy days. And might even get around to playing that battle one day. That's it though from me. Thank you very much for watching. The video for issue 29 will be coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. And of course, thank you for sticking with us, and eventually, hopefully, every issue will be on time from now on. Hopefully. We'll see. Never mind. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you later. Bye bye now.